What's up, guys? So we're gonna be talking about books today. Let's go. So books in itself, they're extremely freaking important. I truly believe that everybody should be on a consistent reading habit and on a daily basis at least trying to read at least some part of a book that is going to improve themselves and going to move themselves forward. Now, why do I think that? Well, think about it. These people, these authors, they oftentimes, with self-development books, they oftentimes spend years, months, decades trying to gain this knowledge, this wisdom, and they're putting it into a piece of literature, a 100-page book or 200-page book, even 50-page book sometimes, right? And it just has a ton of wisdom, a ton of knowledge, right? That could potentially save you from having to experience a lot of these heartaches, a lot of these lessons in real life, and you just learn from them from the books, and you're able to step away from a lot of different mentalities or a lot of different situations that you could have easily avoided if you only had perspective, right? That book gives perspective. So for example, Napoleon Hill spent decades, literally decades, studying the successful, studying the mentalities of the people that are prospering, the people that are moving themselves forward. That being said, I have a couple different recommendations if you guys aren't either into reading books but want to get into that habits. And these are just some easy books, but yet very great for starting yourself off on your self-development journey. One of those books is The Alchemist. The Alchemist is one of my favorite books, and it is one of the first self-development books that I read. And the cool thing about it, it states it in a story sense. It follows Santiago, the main character, following his personal legend, his journey, right, his goal. And everybody has one. Some people may forget it, right? But everybody has a personal legend. It's an impact that they're supposed to make. Through that journey, he starts to realize, the signs that the world shows us, right? Everything in itself is in unison. There's a universal love within everything and a universal language, right? And I love that concept. He learns a lot from each and every single situation that he's in, right? All the experiences that he's been through, he's been able to reflect from, and he's been able to grow. And he knows that he can use that in the future if he ever needs to. Anyways, that being said, the next book that I would recommend is The Compound Effect. The Compound Effect is a beautiful freaking book. It's such a simple read, and the main premise of it is that if you were to eat a pizza today, you probably wouldn't gain 10 pounds today. However, if you read that pizza maybe every day for the next 3 months, you're gonna probably see some pounds. And that's the main thing, is the fact that what your actions do, your habits, they compound over a set amount of time. He also talks about the concept of easy to do and easy not to do, right? So at least that's the way I like to simplify it. You want to make that goal that you do consistently small, so that way it's easy to do. The problem is that because it's so easy to do, it's also easy not to do. So it's very easy for you to be like, you know what, let me wake up at 5 minutes earlier than what I normally wake up. It's so easy to be like, you know what, it's just 5 minutes, let me just not. The main thing is being consistent to it, right? Keeping yourself accountable. Definitely another great book to check out. So moving forward, the next book that I would recommend is The Go-Giver. Freaking phenomenal book. The Go-Giver has just completely changed the way that I interact, the way I talk to people, the way that I just see the world. Like for example, he talks about 5 stratospheric laws of success, and a lot of it talks about value to others. So the first law is one of my favorites, and it mentions that your true worth is determined by the amount of value you give in comparison to what you take in payments, right? You want to give more than you receive. Right? So there's just a lot more other knowledge in that. It kind of frames it in a story format. So another book that I would recommend is The Magic of Thinking Big. The Magic of Thinking Big is a wonderful freaking book. It was a great book that I found in a time where I was getting very intimidated by my goals, my dreams, right? Because I have some really freaking huge goals, some really huge dreams. And one thing that I got from it is that you are going to get what you believe you can get. So you have to believe that you can achieve high if you expect to even achieve high, right? That's one key thing that I got from it. Another key thing that I got from it is the fact that you have to be determined and you have to decide within yourself that you're going to make it work, that you're going to make it happen, that you're going to achieve what you're going to achieve no matter what. Alright guys, so another book that I would recommend is What to Say When You're Talking to Yourself, right? This book is freaking key. Like, it literally mentions that what you're saying, what you're telling yourself on a consistent basis, right? is gonna basically tell you who you are, right? If you tell yourself you're not confident, you're not gonna be confident. If you tell yourself, I'm a freaking confident person, and of course you have to have energy with it. You have to have emotions with that attached to those words, so that you can truly magnify it. And that I personally had to grow from, just because myself, you know, I've always had, you know, just some self-image issues and such, and, you know, like just, you know, crap, right? Being able to train myself and being able to constantly, you know, tell myself, okay, you know what, like, you know what, no, Richie, you're amazing. You know, you're an amazing person. You want to uplift others. You want to add value to others. You're awesome. Believe in yourself. All right, you are a great person, right? You just instilling that belief into yourself. Yes, it kind of seems a little bit odd because, you know, like, what type of confident person is telling themselves, oh, I'm confident, right? You know, that's not the point. The point is the fact that you're programming yourself into becoming confident. Our minds are literally like computers. What you program into it is what you're going to be able to get out. What's up, guys? So thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Hope it added value, and I truly believe everybody should be on some type of self-development program. And I truly believe that reading every single day, even if it's by small increments, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, whatever you feel comfortable, and then just, you know, increasing it to where you think is a good amount for you to improve yourself on a daily basis. There's a certain calmness that you get after you read for a while, and after you've gotten to build that habit, and you're not just reading to just check it off a list, but you're reading to actually self-develop yourself, to actually grow yourself. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Again, we are all royalty, and I believe that because we can all add value to others. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out, guys.